Hey, how you doing guys? Paul Farace, landscape photographer based out of St. Augustine, Florida. Today I want to talk about filters and why you don't need them to take great photos. I wanted to make this video because I still don't even have a good set of filters myself. I use some cheap ones that I got that came free with my lens. You know, if you order from B&H or Amazon, they have the kit. And some no-name brand came with it, and they're terrible, but I have been able to achieve some decent results with them. You don't need them, and you can work with the conditions to make great photos. And I just don't want that to stop anybody and think that you have to have these to get like blurred water or any other kind of long exposure shots. You just have to shoot at the right time. So like I was saying, you don't really need filters if you shoot at the right time of day. If you shoot at like late sunset through to blue hour, you'll be able to put your shutter speed at whatever you need and capture that moment with the moving water or even lightning. So as a blue hour fades, you get that afterglow. You can really get some cool shots that way as well. You don't really need filters in those situations, but they are really helpful if you don't have perfect conditions. So a common reason to slow your shutter speed is to capture moving water. And I've been able to do that with a high f-stop and using my extended ISO to go down to ISO 50. And that has been able to get me down to a quarter second in like semi-bright conditions. You could still get great moving water without filters. You just have to jack up your f-stop and crank your ISO as low as it'll go. And that can usually help you get to the speeds you need to get moving water. And if you need to, you can blend that frame with like another frame at a sharper f-stop. But also filters can be very good. I mean, they're super useful. So if you want to try some and not spend a ton of money, there's nothing wrong with trying the cheap filters. They will degrade your image quality. Sharpness will be a definite issue, but it's not terrible, especially if you're just going to web with everything. Color cast can be dealt with in post-processing. So you don't have to have filters to take great landscape photos. They are extremely useful, but they're not necessary, and you should never let that stop you from getting out there and creating. Just work with the conditions, go out there during late sunset, blue hour, and you can drag the shutter as long as you need for anything, any kind of creative purpose. That said, I do have a 6-stop ND from Breakthrough Photography on orders. I'm excited to get that and put that to the test. So maybe I'll do a review of that when I get it. I appreciate you watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, if you're new, and we will see you next time. Peace.